Ngā mihi mai o hā kia koutou katoa. Mena he ngutu rauangi tōu. If you have sophisticated taste, then this delicious creme brulee spiced with a little bit of chai is just going to be perfect for you. And I'm going to send this off to Mary and her whānau. Mary was nominated by Emily and she told me that she has 4 young tamariki and has just found out devastating news about her father-in-law. And so I'm just going to whip up this delicious creme brulee and send this off as a little token of aroha. Creme brulee is actually extremely easy to make and brings such elegance to any dessert. And so we're going to pop it with a little bit of chai flavour. So let's get started. Koe nei ngā kai ka whakamahia e tātou. Here are the ingredients you need.
Kia kotahi rākau hina mona, 1 cinnamon stick. Kia whitu pepper, 7 peppercorns. Kia whā korohe, 4 cloves. Kia kotahi pā kākano, 1 ira, 1 vanilla pod. Kia whā pēke tīrau kikini, 4 chai spice tea bags. Kia rua me te haurua kapu Creme, 2.5 cups of cream. Kia hautoru kapu miraka, 1/3 of a cup of milk. Kia whitu tōhua hiki, 7 egg yolks. Kia haurua kapu huka one, 1/2 cup of caster sugar. Ka pai e te whānau, so into a mortar and pestle add your rākau hina mona, korohe and pepper and give it a really good bash like so, and then tip them into a small pot. Now we want to cut our pākaka no 1 ira straight down the middle, and then all you're doing is scraping out those delicious seeds and putting them all in the pot as well. And then add the whole pod straight into the pot as well, along with our pēke tīrau kikini. Riringi hiatu te creme, pour in the cream. Me te miraka and your milk as well. And now it's time to heat it all together. Place it on the heat, and all you're doing is bringing this up to a simmer on low to medium heat. This will take about 5 minutes. Don't do a hard boil, just gently we go. And now you want to remove it from the heat and steep it for 10 minutes. And now into a separate bowl, add your tōhua hiki and huka one. And with a wooden spoon, just give it a really good stir for a couple of minutes until it is super creamy and all of our huka one, our caster sugar, has dissolved. And now we just want to strain off that creamy mixture and really press those tea bags down so all of the flavour goes into our creamy. Looking good. And now all we do is we really slowly just add it in little by little into our tōhua hiki mixture. Like so. Super easy. Māma noi ho te mahi. Kua tata oti tātou, we're nearly done. All we need to do is strain it all off into a jug, like so. Slightly messy looking, but kei te pai. And then we just want to pour them into 10 centimetre diameter ramekins. And I found these beautiful glass ones for $2 at the hospice shop. Scoop off any foam that may be on the top, and it is ready to bake. So put them in a tray with high sides, place it into your oven, which should be preheated to 120 degrees, and then pour in hot water that goes halfway up the ramekins, and then bake for 50 to 60 minutes. When they come out, they will have a little bit of a wobble, like so.
And that, my friends, is how simple it is to make a creme brulee. So what we're going to do is we're going to cool them down a little bit for 10 minutes, and then they go into the fridge. Whakamātau here, we chill it for a minimum of 2 hours, but preferably overnight. And while they're chilling, we are going to move on to some really simple and fun homemade brandy snaps.
Kia hautoru kapu huka one, 1/3 of a cup of caster sugar. Kia hautoru kapu mere quota, 1/3 of a cup of golden syrup. Kia ono te kau karamupata, 60 grams of butter. Kia haurua kokoiti tote, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Kia kotahi kokoiti winika, 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Kia rua kokoiti rau kikini whakauru-uru, 2 teaspoons of mixed spice. Kia hautoru kapu puehu parawa, 1/3 of a cup of flour. Kia haurua kapu pihi tāhio kua tatahia, half a cup of diced pistachios, kia kotahi rau karamu tiakarete parori, 100 grams of dark chocolate, kiri ārani pīrahirahi o tētahi ārani, finely grated orange zest of 1 orange. Into a frying pan, add your huka one mere koura, some pata, and our tote. Whakawira here, heat it on up, and all we're doing here is dissolving our pata and our huka one. And so this will take a few minutes on a low to medium simmer. You don't want to go too hard out, but it should look something like this. Perfection, riringi hia atu ki roto I te oko āhua nui, pour it into a medium bowl. Now add in your winika and iho pūpere along with our rau kikini whakauru. Whakaranu here, mix it on up and then just let it cool for 10 minutes. Now we add our pue huparawa and just stir that through. And that is the delicious mixture finished. And now we just take tablespoons of it and just drizzle it on. And we're only going to do about 4 on each piece of baking paper. So I spread this mixture out to about 10 to 12 centimetres in diameter. Do that to each one. And then they're ready to bake. And they bake in a 170 degree oven for 7 minutes. So much fun. And then you just let them sit for about 1 to 2 minutes. Grab some like wooden handles. I just using the end of my wooden spoon and just roll them up. Pō kaitia. Look how good they are. And I'm not filling these, I'm just adding little touches to the ends. Māma noi ho te mahi, so easy to do. Now we just take our pihitahio and we just crumb them up like so. You can chop them if you don't have a mortar and pestle. Looking good. Whakarewaina te tiakarete. Melt the chocolate. And then we just dip our little brandy snaps into the tiakarete and sprinkle with our pihitahio. And these are going to be our little decorations for our creme brulee. And I just let these set at room temperature where you can quickly blast them for a few minutes in the refrigerator.
Ka pai. So our little brandy snaps are all done. The little ones are going to go alongside my creme brulee, and then I'm going to show you how to fill them and use them as a traditional brandy snap as well. Heoi, mo tēnei wā, but for now it is time to do the most fun part of the creme brulee. That is to sprinkle over our huka and light them on fire. So much fun.
So add your huka one around 1 to 1.5 teaspoons and just spread it on top. Remember, our creme brulee is better chilled for an entire day if you can. And now we just blowtorch it. You can also do this under the grill if you want to, but I find this easier. How beautiful is that? Golden cracked huka. And then we just place our little brandy snaps on the side. Perfect!
Koina noi hoi te whānau, that is all you need to do. I love these for a Christmas idea, but I also love this as like a New Year's dessert. Hei a koe te tikanga, it is up to you how you want to use this recipe. Engari mo tēnei wā to you, Mary, and all of your whānau. I know this is a really hard time, but I hope this helps you feel loved and know that you are thought of. Nō reira, ko oti te mahi mo tēnei wā, mā te wā.
Mai tōku kauta ki tō kauta ki ki ana ki te aroha. Ngutu ngutu, taste. Rauwangi, sophisticated. Ngutu ngutu rauwangi, sophisticated taste. Me nā hu ngutu ngutu rauwangi tōu, if you have sophisticated taste.